made aware of is ice cream. I know it's homemade. I make it at home, and I make it with my grandma. That's a yes, but that's a no for you. Okay, but that's a yes for you. And you have a father on the other side, correct? And would this be your dad's mother?
Yes.
Thank you. I'm with you. Okay, so that's where I want to go, okay? And I want to talk about love of the family. Would you understand that?
Yes.
And I want to talk about your grandmother first, and she talks about all the games she would play. Would that make sense for you? Because I just want to talk about games.
Yes.
I just want to talk about keeping you active and busy and playing games. I don't say it has to be board games, but I just feel...
Cards. Yes.
Perfect. Okay, good. You know this with your grandma?
Yes.
Perfect. Okay. Okay, and are you related? Are you guys related?
Lifelong friends.
Okay, I just want to see so I know if it's a double message or not. Okay, perfect. Okay, so, and you have a dad on the other side?
Yes.
Okay, fantastic. And do you have a dad on the other side? Do you have a dad on the other side as well? Yes?
No.
Okay, so I just want to make sure I'm not merging you, because sometimes you sit close, yeah? So I just want to make sure I'm feeling, okay. So I know your grandma's stepping in, okay? And I know that she took a lot of pride in making things from scratch. Would you accept that?
Yes.
Yes, and she also talks about this ice cream recipe that you still do today.
I have.
Thank you, because she talks about that. So I know that this memory of making the ice cream with your grandma was so special that you have still kept that going. Would that make sense?
Yeah.
Her recipe.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, perfect. And she says it's always in this. Would you understand this? Does she talk about it's got to be like this?
A wooden bucket.
Yeah, like this. She's got me doing this. Like I feel like I'm in that one of those old movies. Yeah, really, you need some elbow work here, right? Because this is what she's doing, yeah? Okay, that's the only way to get it good.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? Yeah. Okay, terrific. And I know, too, that she would have made you birthday cakes for your birthday. Would you understand that?
Yes.
Yes? Okay, because I know that she wants to talk about that. Would you have a birthday coming up?
No.
No? Okay, so I just want to say, because she's giving me birthday cakes, I want to ask you. So you can't accept having a birthday coming up. Someone in the family having a birthday coming up?
Her daughter-in-law.
Coming up.
My mother.
Okay, soon?
Yes.
Because it would be soon.
April 4th.
That's soon. Okay, perfect. Okay, because I just feel I need to say happy because they're not going to give me a birthday cake for no reason. They're giving me a cake. I got to honor that there's a birthday. But I know that she would have made you a birthday cake as well when it was your birthday.
Yes.
You can accept that? Could you be the Uber driver today and say happy birthday to your, is it your mother?
Yes.
Yes. Would you be fine to do that? Yes?
Reluctantly.
Okay, I was just going to say, so I know that you're not getting along so well with your mother, and your grandmother's trying to open the door a little bit, to open conversation a little bit. So if you feel comfortable to share the happy birthday from Grandma on the other side, perhaps maybe it'll open the door a little bit, and you'll have some common things to start rebuilding a relationship. Would that make sense? Because I know your grandmother was very into relationships with the family. Would you understand that? Because I know that she would like this to be mended a little bit because it's difficult for you, but it's also difficult for your mother, she says. Mm-hmm. Okay? Yes? And she's just trying to nudge you a bit, okay? Someone's got to be the one. Someone's got to be the one. Mm-hmm. You can understand that? Okay. All right. And I want to say, did your father pass from an illness? Yes, because he's coming forward and he's coughing. Would that make sense? Would there be something respiratory with him? No. Or was it with your grandmother?
Our best friend.
Okay. Passed away and she had respiratory? Okay, so we have a third person coming in, ding dong. Okay, because I just feel like I need a cough. Does that make sense? Was she always coughing? Okay, all right. So let me just finish with Grandma. Let me move to Dad. Let me go to the sister, your friend, and then we'll go on, okay? Okay, so hold on. So I know Grandma's here to send you much love, to really open the door for you to have a relationship with your mother. So she wants to thank you for making the ice cream a little bit, because I know when you do, you think of her. And she wants to say thank you for that. Accept? Can you also understand, do you have a name that matches your grandmother? Is there some type of a name or middle name or something? I feel there's a link in a name.
Oh my gosh, so it was my other grandmother. So she's Ellie, I'm Allie.
Okay, terrific. So no, she's coming in as well, okay? Another doorbell, okay? So I just got to talk about, because grandmothers are so competitive. Oh my God. Like, oh, you're going to talk about that? Well, I'm going to talk about how beautiful my wrapping paper was, right? So, so that's what they'll do. You can understand that? And I want to say that other grandmother would have spent a lot of time at her house. Would that make sense? Because she's coming in and okay, you got the ice cream, but she was always at my house. You can understand that? Yeah, because that's what your grandmas are doing, so they're coming in together, okay? And so they're... Grandmas. Okay, so please know both of your grandmas are here, yes? Okay, and one did a little bit of sewing for you. Would you understand that? Because I feel there's some sewing or some things that you have that she would have made you.
Both of them them everything.
Perfect, because I just know you still have them. Yeah? Yeah, because they want to say, so they want to say thank you for that because they're talking about how you have all the things that they made you, yeah? And so please know that. And I want to say it's on the sewing machine, but it's also knitting. Like I'm multifaceted. I could do a lot of different ways.
I have her sewing machine and a lot of her stuff, yes.
Wonderful. Things that she made. Yeah? Okay, perfect. Yeah. And she tells me, too, that you're kind of wondering a little bit right now about, like, what should I do with myself? Like I kind of like, what do I, like, I don't know if I'm looking for a hobby or I'm looking for something else to do or I'm not feeling quite, would that make sense? Like, I just feel like she's drawing me to tell you to kind of sit at the machine.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, okay, because she's talking about wanting to get you to sit at the machine a little bit, so the sewing machine a little bit. I feel like it's going to give you some inspiration, is what the spirit world is telling me. So I don't know if you feel comfortable to pull out that sewing machine and for kicks and giggles, make something.
It's on my table, but my husband's using it, not me.
All right, well, I don't know who's going to talk to your husband, but you tell him when you go home the spirit world said, I need that sewing machine, okay? Because I just feel from your grandmother that it's going to be a good thing for you. It's going to inspire you. Something's going to happen, okay? It's just going to feel good, okay? So they're encouraging that with the sewing machine, okay?
Thank you.
Yeah? Okay, okay, and I just want to talk about your dad really quickly here. So I know that your dad's coming forward. I know that he would have had an illness. You can understand that? Yes? Okay. And I want to say, did he pass when you were a little bit younger? Like, not recent? Like, were you a little bit younger, like in your 20s?
Yes.
Yes? Okay, because I just feel you were like, you still really needed a dad.
I did.
Yes? And I know that he passed with a fight. And he tells me that he passed with a fight. He passed with a fight to stay with you. And he wants you to know from the bottom of his soul that he fought as hard as he could.
I know.
To stay with you.
I know.
Okay? And I'm sorry, did he not make it to your wedding?
He made it to mine.
Okay, but did he pass soon after or something? Or he's drawing me to your wedding.
It was one of our last big events, but he made it for my kids. And he didn't make it for his other children's weddings.
Oh, okay, because I just got to talk about the wedding. So would you please let those that he didn't make to let him know that he was there in spirit, okay? Because he's that kind of a dad. You would understand that? He would be at everything. He would be in the bleachers. He would be on the field at soccer. He would be anywhere. You understand? He would have shown up.
Yes.
Yes. And so he wants you to know, to tell that he is there in spirit, okay? He wants you to know, too, that he feels lovely. Did he have problems with his legs? Was there something with his legs?
No.
Okay, who's coming in would have problems with the legs?
His father.
His father is coming in then, too, okay? So I know that his dad's coming in, too, because I just feel like I can't stand very well. I know my legs are hurting me. Yes, you can understand that? So doorbell, okay? So your grandfather's coming in as well, okay? So please know your dad is with his mother, with his father. I forgot who else? Mother-in-law, right. Okay, right, the mother, right, okay. Okay, fantastic. And so, okay, and to try to reach out with your mother, okay? It's also coming from the spirit world. So just maybe try to make a little amends here a little bit. They're encouraging you, if you feel comfortable, to maybe take a leap that someone has to, and your mom's a little stubborn. Yes? Okay. All right, perfect.